คุณพ่อคุณแม่น้องๆที่รักทุกท่านนะคะในวันนี้พี่จะมาพาน้องๆมารู้จักกับ Appleby College Summer Camp ค่ะเป็นแคมป์สุดยอดนะคะจากประเทศแคนาดาเหมาะกับสำหรับน้องๆอายุ10-17ปีค่ะ Hi Eva welcome สวัสดีค่ะ
Hello, nice to see you so much. Thank you so much for having me here. I'm delighted to speak with you all today. My name is Eva Paringer, and I am on the senior leadership team at Appleby College Summer. And it was a delight this past summer to welcome students from Thailand through the brilliant Pacific Premiere. And we are greatly eager for the opportunity to welcome more students from Thailand next summer to Appleby College.
Thank you very much and now let's go to the video ขอบคุณค่ะ
At Appleby College, the campus is amazing. The boarding staff are understanding. They are really kind.
My favorite part of Appleby is how welcoming the staff and communities were. When I first entered Appleby, I was so nervous because I thought I was going to get left out and everything. But then when I walked into the doors, everyone was greeting me with a big smile, so I immediately stopped feeling nervous.
I met so many wonderful people like Paola in here.
It almost feels like we're just a big team, a big family.
Having a roommate from different countries is very special, very cool, because we are learning our different cultures, we are having so much fun. We are doing everything together.
There's a common room each floor, so you can have lots of fun.
One of my favorite boarding staff is Anna. She's so friendly, like when I miss my family. She helped me a lot.
The food in Appleby is very, very delicious, very good.
I love the food. It's different every day.
The food at Appleby is amazing. I love the breakfast potatoes and the seasoning on them.
Learn second language is very hard, but if you learn it in Appleby Camp, it will be very easy and fun.
The English teaching in Appleby is not conventional. It's more dynamic, more communication, more teamwork with your partners, classmates, so I like it a lot.
So my teachers have helped me in multiple ways. They all see our difficulties and they try to make tests in the most influential ways to help us learn more about English in the ways we don't know.
My favorite activity at Appleby is the art activities.
One of my favorite excursions was aquarium.
My favorite excursion is Canada's Wonderland. It was so fun.
My favorite excursion is when we go to the Niagara Falls or treetop trekking.
It was the best experience of my life.
If someone was considering to come here, I would tell come because it's a really good experience and you love it. It's amazing. You made a lot of friendships, you learn a lot, and it will be a great experience.
At least once in a lifetime, you should do it.
Come to Appleby right now.
I recommend it completely.
Thank you so much. So as this is a video that we created this past summer, I had the personal privilege of interviewing each one of the students featured in the video. And I asked them questions about their time at Appleby. And it was just a wonderful experience to hear live them share with me the impact of our programming on them. And one of the students that you met in the video was Dee, who is a student from Thailand, from Pacific Premiere. And it was just a delight having Dee with us on campus. And as I said, we hope to welcome to more students next summer from Thailand. In this presentation, I'll be speaking about the 3 summer boarding programs offered at Appleby College in summer 2026. We can skip forward 2 slides, please. Excellent. And then 1 more, please. Perfect. Excellent. Thank you. Next summer, we have 3 summer boarding programs available at Appleby College. We have our summer ESL program for students ages 12 to 17, offering all levels of English in an 100% international environment. Our summer ESL program is offered for 4 weeks in July or 4 weeks in August. Our second program, available in summer 2026, is our Canadian Experience Camp program. This program is for students ages 10 to 12 and welcomes international students to be immersed within the summer day camp programming that we offer at campus. At Appleby College, we actually run the region's largest and most popular summer day camp program, where Canadian students come to Appleby every day to participate in programming and then leave at night. And we at Appleby welcome international students ages 10 to 12 to live at Appleby, participate in all the programming in the evening, the excursions, and in the daytime, spend their time with Canadian students who are in our day camp programs. So that's our Canadian Experience Camp. And finally, our Summer Enrichment Camp welcomes students ages 12 to 17, separated into 2 age groups, 12 to 14 and 15 to 17, again, providing immersion with Canadian and international campers during the day programming. We will go into a little bit more detail about each of these programs momentarily. Next slide, please. Thank you. Wonderful. So the experience at Appleby begins with a warm welcome at the airport. We believe that the first impression is so important, and so we send an information package in advance, complete with a packing list and instructions and pictures of the signs that our staff will be holding at the airport so that you know exactly what you're looking for. We have balloons and lots of people, and it's a really wonderful, fun beginning to your arrival here at Appleby. And then everyone drives in a bus or a van to Appleby campus, accompanied by our summer boarding staff. Next slide, please. Thank you. As I mentioned, we provide a packing list in advance, as well as a handbook equipped with all the information you need to know about our programming so that you can pack and feel confident and on your way to Appleby next summer. Next slide, please. Thank you. Wonderful. This is our wonderful summer boarding team from summer 2025. This is a warm, passionate group of professionals who are highly trained and eagerly waiting to welcome you and lead programming. This same team lives on campus with the students, picks up students from the airport, and leads all evening and weekend programming and excursions. And so this team is the immediate circle of care for all students while they're here at Appleby. Next, please. Thank you. Safety and security is of utmost importance to all of us here at Appleby College. Keeping everyone safe is our top priority. As such, 24/7 on-campus security is provided and patrolled regularly throughout each night. All buildings have electronic access via fob, and all students' fobs are programmed to give them access to only the buildings they need. As an example, the fob for the male boarding house does not work on the female identifying boarding house, as an example. We have an on-campus medical facility and nurses on campus 12 hours a day, Monday to Friday, and all of our program staff are trained in CPRC, first aid, many with advanced qualifications. And finally, we take the communication of any safety and security information very seriously, and we pride ourselves on promptly providing immediate communication to both our agent partners, Pacific Premier, and the family, so that everyone has all the information needed to be able to navigate successfully. Thank you. Next. Thank you so much. This is an example of our boarding houses here on campus. 2 students stay in every room, and as you saw students speak about in the video, students are assigned a roommate of a similar age, of the same gender, from a different language group. This ensures that students have a buddy immediately, a friend immediately, to begin building that relationship with and to practice English with. As you saw, our student Didi from Thailand last summer had a wonderful roommate named Nicole from Mexico, and those two were really beautiful friends for each other during their programming and beyond. Thank you. Laundry facilities are provided in each boarding house. These facilities are complimentary. We provide laundry detergent, and if needed, we provide lessons on how to do one's own laundry so that you can keep your clothing clean while here at Appleby. Thank you. Our campus is truly beautiful, as you saw clips of in the video. I know Paweenan here on the call has had the opportunity to see our campus in person and experience how beautiful it is in person. And specifically here photographed, we have our beautiful lakefront campus. Every day after the day programming has concluded, whether it is English lessons or day camp programming or enrichment classes, students are offered arts activities and sports activities every day. These activities change every day. So as an example here on the left, one day we had rock painting and the next day we had jewelry design available. And if we go to the next slide, you can see examples of some of our sports facilities here on campus. And so at the same time that we're offering rock painting and jewelry design, we are also offering outdoor basketball, or soccer, for instance, and these options change every day. So every day you can participate and experience some of the beautiful facilities we have on campus. Evenings include large group games and team building activities where all the international students spend time together. Last year, we welcomed students from 16 different nationalities and 16 different nationalities and 14 language groups in July, and 14 nationalities and 12 language groups in August. So you are guaranteed an incredibly diverse experience at Appleby. Some pictures here are of our weekly excursions. So on the previous slide, you saw trips to the arcade and trampoline park. Here in shopping malls as well. Students will have opportunities to go shopping. On Saturdays, we have bigger excursions. So this year, some of the big Saturday excursions include a trip to the CN Tower, as you can see here. Additionally, on the same day that we visit the CN Tower, we visit Ripley's Aquarium of Canada, and you get to see the fish and go through the tunnel, as you see here in the picture. And then new for 2026, we're very excited to be visiting a Toronto Blue Jays baseball game. We're very excited about this, considering the tremendous success of the Toronto Blue Jays this past summer. We are thrilled to welcome students to this iconic Canadian landmark, and you can just see in the right-hand corner of that picture that that's actually the CN Tower. That's the base of the CN Tower. So while students are taking in the Blue Jays game, they're right in the heart of downtown Toronto, seeing the CN Tower and all of the amazing things that Toronto has to offer. On a next excursion day, students visit the Niagara Falls. We ride the Hornblower Cruise. On the next excursion day, we visit Canada's Wonderland and spend the whole day at Canada's Wonderland riding roller coasters. I'm now going to dive in a little bit into more detail about each of our 3 summer boarding opportunities, beginning first with ESL. As I mentioned, our ESL program is for international students ages 12 to 17. This program offers 4 weeks of intensive ESL education with 5 hours of class each day. Our classes are taught in 5 levels, meaning that we can welcome any level of English to campus. Regardless of where you are on your English learning journey, we can welcome you. Our most beginner lessons are for students with very little English, and our most advanced of which students are actually studying Shakespeare. So regardless what your educational goals are, whether it is to pursue international education at a boarding school like Appleby, or rather just looking to level up your English in preparation for post-secondary or future goals, we are ready for you here. This is a great example of what our classrooms look like. Our ESL classrooms offer small class sizes of an average of 12 students per class, and our classes are dynamic with individualized education. Our ESL students actually attend bonus additional excursions each week where they take their ESL lessons outside of the classroom into the real world. The first of which is with an excursion to treetop trekking, where, as you can see here, students have the opportunity with their English teachers to go up into the trees. On subsequent weeks, students visit some of the region's most popular post-secondary institutions, beginning with Brock University, with then a trip to Niagara-on-the-Lake and the Fort George Historic Site, McMaster University and canoeing, and finally the Ontario College of Art and Design and a Little Canada excursion. So on each of these days, these are weekday excursions. Students have a cultural and a post-secondary. This is an example of what the first 2 weeks of our summer ESL program in July will look like next summer. We pick up students from the airport, as I mentioned. We have language assessments on the first day, then ESL classes begin from there. Each of the blue blocks indicate when students are off campus on excursion. So you can see, as I mentioned, treetop trekking, then Square One Shopping Mall, Canada's Wonderland, Brock University, downtown Oakville, which is the city in which we are. And then in the final 2 weeks, We can see more excursions and classes and programming there. Niagara Falls, McMaster University Tour, Dave & Buster's Arcade, the CN Tower, University Tour of the Ontario College of Art and Design. And in addition to that, as you can see what I mentioned as well about co-curricular programming of art and sports, as well as evening full group programming, board game cafes, dodgeball tournament, house cup challenge, etc., for that real wonderful community feel at Appleby. The next program I'm excited to speak with you about today is our Canadian Experience Camp. As I mentioned, this program is for international campers ages 10 to 12, welcoming international campers to be immersed in local programming with students. As you can see here, these are examples of our Summer 2026 camp offerings. Students participate in one camp per week that they are here. For instance, chefs in training, nature explorers, golf, whatever your interests are. As you can see, we have programming suited for you. And students, as I said, choose programming in advance. So they can choose, they can do, for instance, an arts and media camp in their first week, a sports camp in their second week, and a science camp in their third week. So the programming changes throughout their stay for exciting opportunities. This is a resource we have created to indicate the recommended level of English to be successful in this program. If you have any level of English or beginner, you can participate in any of the green camps. If you have intermediate English, we welcome you to pick from the yellow camps or the green camps. And if you have advanced English, you can pick from any of the camps. Here are our arts and media camps. And then if we move forward, we can see here, perfect. Thank you. Our science and success camps and our sports and adventure camps. Thank you so much. Thank you. This is what, in July, this program is offered for 3 weeks in July or 3 or 4 weeks in August. This is what our July schedule looks like. Again, we pick up students from the airport, and the very next day we visit Canada's Wonderland. Then it's Monday, and you'll begin your first camp. Let's say it is golf, and you're in your golf camp all week. Then we're in, as you can see, a movie theater, and then we visit downtown Oakville for shopping, the arcade, the trampoline park, all of the wonderful excursions. And in the final 2 weeks, we visit Niagara Falls, downtown Toronto, and then you have your additional day camp program. So let's say in your second week, you're in wacky science. And in your third week, perhaps you're in art and digital photography, for instance, or forensics or basketball. The opportunities are endless here at Appleby. And finally, I'd like to share details about our Summer Enrichment Camp. This program is very similar to our Canadian Experience Camp, but it's for slightly older students. This program welcomes international students ages 12 to 17 in 2 age groups, 12 to 14 and 15 to 17. As I mentioned, a high level of English fluency is required because students are actually studying alongside Canadian high school students. And so as such, no English lessons are provided in this program. And instead, students are studying weekly enrichment topics in English with Canadian high school students. Thank you. Here is an example of, or not even an example, these are our 2026 junior options for students ages 12 to 14. We offer programming options in the areas of business, communication, leadership, and math and science, with weekly course options including entrepreneurial minds from ideas to action, debating and public speaking, biomedical science, and a new one for next summer, which we're very excited about, is pop culture and power, the Swiftie phenomenon. And next, we will look at our course options for students ages 15 to 17. As you can see, they're a little bit more mature. Personal finance, career compass, taking the next step, debating and public speaking, essay writing, study and organizational skills. Special for students ages 15 to 17 enrolled in Summer Enrichment Camp. Students in this age group, in addition to the wonderful excursions we've been discussing, these students actually have an additional excursion per week where one time in their stay where they joined the summer ESL students to McMaster University and for canoeing. And that is an exciting opportunity for those students to visit a university campus as well. As I mentioned, students in this program need to have a high level of English fluency, and we have prepared this resource to give a sense of what we mean when we say that. So as you can see in this chart, these are comprehensive English language test equivalencies. And so, for instance, if a student has a CEFR testing, for instance, with a level of B1, a student potentially has the level of English we're looking for. Or perhaps, for instance, a TOEFL test of a score result of 110, for instance, that student has the language levels we're looking for. So if you have previously participated in any language assessment of this nature, you're welcome to submit that information along with your application, and we will be glad to admit you that way. If you have not participated in any language assessment, don't worry. During the application process, we offer a complimentary language assessment where we can speak with a student live over Zoom with a member of our team to ensure that minimum language of or level of English language is there. Perfect, and we can move on. Excellent, thank you. And this is the first 2 weeks of our 4-week summer enrichment camp from next year, for next summer. As you can see, students participate in 1 enrichment class per week, and you can see here all the wonderful excursions and evening programs on campus. And in the final 2 weeks, you will see here that special excursion for senior students. And so senior students on Wednesday, Wednesday, August 12th next summer, and once in July as well, senior students will be visiting McMaster University and canoeing as well. Transparency and sharing is really important to us. And so we have a professional photographer who accompanies students on all of the excursions, as well as in programming on campus. And these photos are shared weekly with families so that you can see exactly what everyone is up to. These are beautiful photographs that we are quite honored to share. This is a great example of what a Monday to Friday day looks like. Students have breakfast in the morning. We have delicious food at Appleby, as you heard about. It's a buffet. Students can eat as much as they would like, and they can choose what they would like to eat out of our wonderful, delicious, and healthy options. Then from 9 to 3:30 p.m., students will participate in either their ESL class, their camp programming, or their enrichment programming. Then there's transition time between programming, co-curricular time between 4:30 and 5:30 each day. That's where we offer the sports or arts programming. Then there's dinner and personal time. Then full group team building activities, group games, reflection, personal time, then lights out for bedtime. And at the end of each month, we have a large farewell dinner and dance where students dress up in their nice outfits and take group photos all together. And students are awarded certificates for each program they have completed at Appleby. And we have a wonderful semi-formal celebration to celebrate the end of the students' time with us on campus. Wonderful. And finally, we can't wait to meet you. Here at Appleby, we are a full-time team of 8 people who are dedicated solely to summer. That means that every moment of your stay here at Appleby has been carefully thought through and curated so that it is an excellent, high-quality experience. And we can't wait to welcome you. We so look forward to the opportunity of welcoming more students from Thailand next summer. And I so look forward to personally reviewing your applications and supporting each and every one of you, every stage of the application process, the communication before arrival, and throughout your entire stay at Appleby next summer. We can't wait to meet you.
Thank you very much, Eva, for the presentation. ค่ะสำหรับคุณพ่อคุณแม่น้องๆท่านไหนนะคะที่กำลังมองหาโปรแกรมซัมเมอร์ค่ะที่นี่เป็นสถาบันที่ดีมากๆค่ะกิจกรรมดีมากนะคะแล้วก็ดูแลดีมากๆเลยค่ะช่วงนี้เรามีโปรโมชั่นพิเศษนะคะรับส่วนลดไปเลย300 เหรียญค่ะหากใครสนใจรับข้อมูลเพิ่มเติมนะคะสามารถโทรเข้ามาได้ที่0856587000หรือทาง LINE @Pacific Premier ค่ะพี่ๆทีมงานยินดีพร้อมบริการเต็มที่ค่ะขอบพระคุณมากค่ะ Thank you so much, Eva. See you in Canada. Bye-bye.
Thank you so much. See you in Canada. Thank you, everyone, for listening today. ขอบคุณค่ะ.
ขอบคุณค่ะ
Have a wonderful day. Thank you.
ขอบคุณค่ะ
Bye-bye. Thank you so much.